some of these teams had to fight their way through the LCQ just to get to map number 10. It is a marathon, not a sprint.
5 teams, match point.
Who still has gas in the tank.
I'm going for Aydan.
Take a quick look at the landings here. Of course, the gentlemen
I feel like they're a newer team.
Initially by Vision. VP will get their landing for free over by Chem. There will be a lot of activity on Control
crazy.
Center. Thieves have company in EXO and in
they
the
get
Falcons,
pinched in
but they
that
find
underground
the
bunker area.
least. And well, for the Falcons, they will see themselves
like,
their
who the hell
anchor
is
in their
GM8?
typical stronghold location, and Twisted are safe in factory. So everybody can take a breath for now. The rest of the lobby will have to figure it out.
What the hell is GM8,
for
dude?
Gentlemates and for Team Vision, this is the most hotly contested team when it comes to match point.
Let's see.
Gromlock,
the Gentlemates, if they can manage to win this fight against Team Vision, I got to assume
we got an early fight right here.
This map skyrocket. Already some early fights. Great Molotov from Enkyo. Back down some of the members. You see Lennon slide on out to the left.
Oh, they're doing a little...
trying to create some sort of crossfire here right now, but Enkyo, he will not take the bait.
5 teams, Twisted Minds. Falcons are doing really good.
Back up.
Under Thieves really doing really good. Hopefully Twisted Minds can get, and Aydan can get the good positioning.
They've taken over control of Industries for the time being, and they might look to push on
out of this. They got the crazy movement at this level, man.
Oh. The Noobs, he's already going to do so. Just taking a quick peek over with his loadout cypher.
Noobs and
no surprise there. Everybody just
Jongi and Sage were doing really good a couple games ago.
I do wonder if you knew who was on the other end of that gun.
If they kept it up, they might
actually shoot
have a chance at winning. I don't think they're.
Thinking that someone
I don't know if they're match point though.
CT Gaming, by the way, will be eliminated.
Skullface is the coolest name out of any Warzone player.
Do EXO continuing to stick around.
I wish
but also
he stayed.
Will find.
Anonymous though.
Skull just bobbing and weaving here.
It's way cooler if you don't know what they look like.
The damage, forced to back off. The bait and switch.
You should have just worn a
flowing as
lava, dude.
They have so often today. Back over to the battle at bioweapons. Gromlock just gonna tuck himself into the second level here. You've got Team Vision just above you. Halo's going to continue to hang out on that submarine, so it's essentially
Gromlock. I don't know who that is. Never heard about him. Oh, we got the push by Falcons.
Biffle, Shifty. They want to get back on into this. Some great shots onto Havix.
They have an interesting game plan. They kind of like
dives back on down. Wants to join Diaz. Biffle. Soka the third.
They
still
kind of
back on over towards Stronghold.
Shepherd
You're trying to maybe put a sword inside of 100 Thieves. His blast is taken on out. Gabe,
you guys shit on pussy.
And he's able to find Shifty, but Diaz, good for the trade.
Guys,
any other players nearby? Of course, it is going to be a couple of these squads from Novo.
Damn.
EXO also here in the mix.
Barely got away.
The last player from 100 Thieves and Skullface. He's going to go ahead back on up.
Yeah, Falcon's got a really interesting
he's not going to be able to clean it on up though as Havix
game
finds
plan
Diaz. Biffle that's there, and Skullface, he's continuing just to try and stay
alive. What's his name? He kind of shepherds in the back and then just respawns him and sends out his kill team of two of Shifty and Diaz. Yeah, Hisoka just shepherds in the back. It's pretty interesting.
On the fly here. Skullface doing incredibly well. He actually finds one that's going to allow Gabe Kuhn back in. I'm pretty sure that you have blast floating. So
you're kind of putting it all out there. Very smart play to kill teams though and push and get some create some space though.
First time, but maybe a breath at
But
control
it's very risky. Like if Hisoka gets landed on or anything.
So where then is Cams? You won't have to worry about him for too
yeah,
long.
Skullface, dude. Hell yeah,
towards
dude.
his anchor. 100 Thieves locking this down. They struggled so much with the earlier stages.
Doesn't 100 Thieves always lose every competition though?
Today.
Yeah, they can see this zone. They know it's going to be pretty
They got a good team
for
though.
a while, so they're not going to be forced to move just yet. Natural loadouts will spawn on
Blast and
back down to
Skullface.
bioweapons. Gromlock,
solid.
Hollow and Enkyo, the Gentlemates, just put on an absolute
I gotta play Warzone again.
Put them here on match point.
Maybe not Rebirth is too
our leaderboard.
It's too intense for me, but
Vision all day long. And welcome Gromlock.
I want to get in Warzone again. Nice shot.
Echo from Team Vision and cut him on down. And a little baby
like
European love between these two squads.
Damn.
We know this is a contest that has been happening for a while, and well, for the Gentlemates, for them to be able to get that win over Team Vision, that's going to give them a lot of runway.
The disrespect, dude.
Look at the lay of the land then for Twisted Minds. You've pushed forward from factory towards headquarters, recognizing the zone's going to pull.
He's not getting shot. Why is he not getting shot?
You would have liked, so you're going to have to get on this quite early. Smith, well,
Almond, Aydan, come on, guys.
Hit the crossing.
Oh, they're pushing it.
And also Aydan finds Rockstar as well, so you can find yet more purchases.
Rockstar or Rockstar?
Doorway. It will make you feel quite
interesting.
There's
pistol
one
on this,
EVOS
not a
player
SMG.
in the tower above you, like it's going to be Rockstar, but otherwise Twisted Minds feeling comfortable.
I'm surprised Almond's not getting
the Falcons,
shot from that dude up top.
Control center belonging to the Thieves. Gentlemates comfortable in bio.
Wow, that's kind of... Wow.
I kind of like this right now.
Kind of risky.
From, of course, Twisted Minds, because I think they realize if they can take out this player in the tower, it's going to let them, I think, play up from this factory side into headquarters in prison. Just so much easier. You can see
Rockstar is getting rocked right now, you know what I'm saying?
He's doing everything he can to stay alive for the time being. We do think that for the moment, we are going to see Twisted Minds
goes down.
up. Falcons have started to make their way on through. I'm looking at the kill window. Team Vision, they're missing Echo, they're missing FIFA kill.
Come on, Chala boy.
Does well enough. Drumlock will be there to clean. It was there for the coverage either way.
What are you doing?
Cams will actually knock Biffle here, so Shifty's got quite a bit of work
the
to do.
Stupid slide cancel shit in a
you do lose Biffle in the
pro
cleanup,
level.
So Shifty got to figure it out himself.
Hey, I'm just gonna slide out 10 feet and try to shoot at you with no cover. Yeah, you're an idiot.
But two players looking to land on him at the same time.
Shifty. Getting drifty.
Stalker will still be up, but it's in that awkward position yet again.
They're down in 1v2s here. We have their game plan though, you know?
Just not liked.
Yeah, I mean, you either got to push over towards control.
They're the only team that kind of does the Shepherd.
Or you push to the other side where you're trying to play through headquarters where you have Evos and Twisted Minds. So basically 4 heavy hitters directly in front of you.
We gotta push right here. This is do or die right now.
Time and time again, it is their ability to absolutely cut through zone. On the other side of the map, for the Gentlemates, it's going to be continuing this battle with Team Vision.
FIFA.
A couple of those body shots
really good, though.
Back to bite them. And Kyo swings on out. He's able to find a couple shots onto FIFA.
Go back to FIFA.
The armor. Hollow is there for a solid trade. This will open up the map for them to be able to get on out of here.
All right, here it Sage, Donkey, and Noobs is really good. At least a couple games ago.
What they did to get to this point anyway. It's Sage on top of Chemical, and well, it's Donkey and Noobs running amok in prison. And I think Sage has the right idea here. Keep your eyes towards this bio site.
All I know is I would not stay in the center right here. There's too many teams.
Throw a little bit of a wrench into the plan of the French.
They got
you might be able to buy yourself some time.
Yeah, absolutely. So many of these teams
got like
for each other in
top,
the feet. They can get an
bottom and top level now.
To squeeze up on it.
Decent hold. We got some height on there.
Sports here. You got two.
Oh, we got a water finisher.
Going to continue
this is gonna be real interesting.
Very open territory where we saw the Gentlemates win out last time. So it's going to be.
Come on, Diaz. You're better than that, man. You're better than that.
Traded situation. All 3 of the Falcons squeezing up together. No Stalker anchor situation.
Gotta squeeze it. Gotta squeeze it. Uh-oh. There's a head.
He's helping clear out.
There's a dome piece, boy.
Better position for the later fights.
Right shots onto Vortex. The armor crack will back him
down. Still got a full team.
Well, the Falcons have been able to stabilize. Reminder, folks, doesn't matter that they're bottom in the top 5 on our teams on match point.
They ran them off, dude. They bullied them off.
They will, of course, surge to the top and maintain their role here as the dynasty in Warzone. A lot of map
last game should have
only missing 1 team.
I don't know who was
zone number 3.
Match point that last game, but it was intense.
You lose Enkyo in the process, but you very
this is gonna be a crazy ending
phase yet again.
Especially this area.
Can you be able to stay alive? Can you get the tap on here? You are Gromlock. You will be able to. I like this concrete.
He looks like a Gromlock, you know?
Yeah, I think this is really good early rotation coming through. We've seen this from
what the hell was that?
Over here. Not sure what that gameplay was supposed to be, but
dude, that's some amateur-ass play right there. Yeah, sit the fuck down, dude.
And they will now have a relatively comfortable spot compared to some of the
there's Aydan at the top of prison.
In behind them, Team Vision, a squad that they've pretty much put bell to ass to.
Those guys are dead.
But there will be Virtus Pro.
Oh, they're at the
into them as well. They try and patrol that circle and move in with it.
Well, look where Twisted Minds has moved on up to the zone. It's going to pull them out of
they
factories.
Kind of held in there.
Through prison side.
Getting kind of sticky in there.
Area, but we have a lot of teams who are floating around here. Robstar doesn't get found on out. Ullman throws a couple
someone's going to get pants of 3 teams. 4 teams in the red.
To secure a couple more thermites, a couple more smokes.
I don't know who's in the red, but
to try and push on through.
Someone's going down, dude.
Take any of these fights. They can manage to just dive them if they need to.
Nice.
It looks like the tunnel is going to be their option.
Nice, Allman.
It's AGAL. I thought the AGAL
nice.
Push hit the timing, but it's a couple of thermites. It will back down some of the members with the burn. It comes on out. Twisted Minds. Can you slide on through here? Scumming. He's going to slide on out. He's trying to be able to play his life.
He's bumming. He's scumming and he's bumming and raided.
He brings down Scumming.
Went unraided.
He takes another team off the board.
Sit down, little man.
Their way to a victory on that point.
When we talk about death
again, this is the last match.
Nice and close and personal. Dongi, by the way, peeled off by Prodigy. So Virtus Pro will be down a man, looking to make this next rotation over from Prison Courtyard.
They got stuck right here last time.
Falcons
behind the boxes
on the steps. They've got Soka out towards the boat.
A good heading.
Just trying to set themselves up. Actually, I think Soka's joined the front lines.
Dude.
In at this point for the
Watch your dome piece,
Maybe have to pay attention to the fact
wow.
we've got some players in the water behind them, but it's Gentlemates under pressure at concrete.
And he's got to stay alive
How
here.
is he still alive?
They fully surrounded
by
him. He's able to bring down FIFA kill. Is he going to be able to get the plates back on in? Tempered.
By himself.
He'll reset this fight very,
He's
very
by
quickly.
himself.
He takes down Echo. Is it a 1v3 for the Frenchman? No, it is not.
Respect,
Lennon,
respect.
It's on the line, and he will get
Respect,
the final
dude.
kill. And you can see the look of disbelief in all of the Gentleman's fans.
1v3 and at a pro level? Wow.
Away for a 1v3 that would have given you great endgame positioning. VP will fight back though.
At this level,
managing to win
that's
out
respectable,
here.
man.
You are missing Dongi in this engagement, so you're going to have to do
NTO is a really good player. I haven't really heard of him.
Still remaining. Noobs applying pressure to Evos, who puts
Farming.
himself inside, but those shacks are made of paper, boys. And Norbstar will fall, but the teammates, well, they're not going to be feeling much better about this.
Soka has been
Send it.
on the other
Get
side,
some
by the way, by
noobs. Get some noobs.
Minds, and I love what Virtus
Okay,
Pro is doing
noobs.
right now. You mentioned it. Light
Oh my
this thing
goodness
has
gracious,
no
just
protection
farm.
towards it. Can you manage to get that full? You can.
Farm
Showstone's going to
City.
slide on out. But noobs, he just keeps
Freaking
firing,
Farmville.
baby.
Let's play some Farmville, why don't
you?
ya?
The stream of bullets, and he gets taken on.
Oh, wow, Falcon's got power position, man.
Pro. But look where we are
Wait,
starting to
there's
see some movement.
blue?
We see some movements from the Falcons out on the boat.
On the
Twisted Minds making their way
on
through
the
tunnel.
ship,
and
though.
just like that, Virtus Pro,
Dude, that dude's high. That cat's hiding, man.
our map. So not only have the Gentleman's made an exit, but so have Virtus Pro.
Falcon's
It's
good
just 100
position.
Thieves, Twisted Minds, and
Purple's
Falcons.
gonna go down for sure.
Soka,
Yeah, they're
company
dead.
behind him, Exo, just going to be a thorn in the side for now, a nuisance
Not-
really that you really
Oh,
want to
okay.
swat away. And now the red comes through. 100 Thieves are going to be scrambling over the top of our
100
Twisted
Thieves still
Minds
plays,
over towards
that
tunnel
building
side. I
all the
don't know if they
time.
recognize each other's there. But this could be a fight for win condition. You've got
Oh,
squad number
dude,
2. That's Team Vision in the mix
this is
as well.
exact same last match. Exact same
They
position.
want to just go ahead,
Wow.
hold this tunnel. If the Falcons
I
are
thought it
not
was
careful,
random.
they could find themselves directly in the line of sight of not only Twisted Minds,
Where did
but
100
also
100 Thieves went?
100 Thieves. Echo, Team Vision, they're on the other side in a battle against Exo Esports.
Z-Smith just going to watch the back line, then turn his attention
Dude,
forward once that gas is
dude.
finished coming on in. 100
Exact
Thieves gonna lock
same.
themselves down
Wow,
around the
last
shack, not
game.
having to worry about any pressure from the backside. Falcon's going to have to flood forward at some point. Circle's going to drag hard
Lot less
towards them.
loadout
It's all about
boxes
these
to-
fights
for
in the
cover,
open
though.
territory.
I mean, Falcons, Twisted Minds,
Oh, dude,
Thieves,
it's
they're
either
in
100
great position
Thieves
right
or-
now. No
or-
matter where this
or
is going to go
Aydan,
ahead and
man.
pull. Exo Esports taking on out Team Vision.
Wow.
They're the only team not on match point here, ladies and gentlemen. They have an opportunity
Just
to put us to
sucking
one more
dirt,
game,
dude,
but it's
right there.
3 out of our
Wow.
4 squads. They are here. 100
Curb
Thieves.
stomping their
They're
own
gonna make
faces
a
on that
gaslight.
wedge.
They're trying to set themselves up already in control.
Soka is going to be run
Falcons.
over here a little bit.
Uh-oh.
People kill Echo.
Uh-oh.
Flying kills. It's just Shifty going to be standing tall.
Uh-oh.
And he will flee. And he will fall. The Falcons are out of here. You've still got Twisted
Wow.
Minds. You've still got 100 Thieves
This
on that
is-
rotation. Thieves lose 2.
this
Twisted Minds in the best position to
should
see it
be
all.
it.
It's all
I
self-revives.
don't know if
It's Twisted
Cripples
Minds. They're here on top of control, but look who's still in the
has
zone. They're not
match
taking
point, though.
damage. Team
Oh my-
Vision, they are here, and it's going to be a cluster that comes in up over the top. Skullface hops on out. He's going to be able to get the
Dude,
revive,
down.
but the self-revives on top of control are coming on in. Gabe sighting on up, begging anybody to peek a shoulder.
Oh
Team
my
Vision,
God,
they're
this
looking at
circle's
control as well.
creeping so
They can't manage to see
slow.
anybody of 100 Thieves, but the zone will
Bro,
finally
bro.
pull on over towards the edge.
This is
Gonna race
minimal
through. Look at them.
cover.
Oh
my
just manages to get
God.
Smitty and
Dude.
Aydan up. Can you stand though? Before that circle starts to squeeze, it's the
100
last one.
Thieves has
have
good-
2,
great
Vision have 3,
position,
and you're
I
up
think.
5 for the Twisted Minds.
Lennon, he's been able to find Almond, but everybody
Dude,
just
Aydan
sticking
needs to
with each
clutch
other,
it.
just huddling
Almond,
for war,
Aydan Smith
trying
need to clutch
keep
this.
their tournament alive. Echo and Lennon, they're going to move on the
Uh-oh.
outside, but Z-Smith, he pops on up.
Throw
He
all
finds
that-
Lennon.
chuck all
The
that
knock
shit,
is there.
boy.
He's continuing to try and find Echo. The bullets going
Flank
through
him.
the truck. 100 Thieves, they're still alive below him.
Dude, they're gonna get
will
shot from the
finally be able
top.
to bring down Echo. Lennon, he is finished. We are about to go
Hold
down to
it.
the final 2 teams. As FIFA
Hold
goes
it.
huge. Almond jumps on down. Twisted Minds.
My boy!
To the very end. It was patience all the way through.
Yeah!
Reap them their reward. Our motto this year, Enigma, is rise above all. They couldn't do it last year, and when the competition was greatest,
They
the
should have
Twisted
been
Minds were
shot
able
from the
to
top,
rise above their
dude.
competition and secure a match point victory.
The celebrations
Wow.
ripple out up on the stage,
What an ending.
but also in the crowd. The hometown org and this sweet
Isn't that Aydan's
cheering her partner
chick?
on to
Wow,
esports World
that's amazing.
Cup glory. Smitty, Almond and Aydan, who for so long so many have questioned,
Do you want to
That
be
was
up on
a
that
hell
stage?
of a ender, especially after the last
it would be fair
match.
to walk away into the wind
Ended
and stand
almost
off
the
from
exact same way, but they got crushed.
He will stand atop the stage of glory.
Skullface, you got a great name though,
so
boy.
Many, and over the top of the dynasty.
It's not
the
too
kings
far
have fallen.
down the boulevard.
Bye-bye.
You see their mascot in just grandeur,
Yeah.
the Twisted Minds. They
Suck their
came
nutsack,
into this
let's go,
year
boy.
wanting to make a statement. They made this roster change from last year.
Damn.
They had to bring in the IGL
Great plays.
element, and he
That
is a
was
big part of their success. Aydan, we had some
the
question marks
biggest
on his
ball sack
ability to
play
commit. Say,
I've
do you
seen.
still have
They
it in
all
you
went
to be
down.
a top-tier competitor? And man, I might cry.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Call of Duty Warzone champions at the 2025 Esports World
Good job, man.
Twisted Minds!